Hello. As a supplement to my last video, I wanted to show you how to create a custom gauge like the one I use in my own videos. The gauge I used in my last video goes from 0 to 100 miles an hour and doesn't have any decimal places. Obviously for kayaking that's ridiculous. So on the Gauges tab, I will find my gauge and I'll right click and choose Clone and Edit Gauge. I will give that gauge a new name. I'll call it Speed Point Zero to remind myself that it has one decimal place. The gauge editor comes up, and then off screen there is another screen showing you help information for this editor. First thing I do is I change the maximum speed. You can scrub the slider in the middle back and forth and see the results. Next I choose Advanced Editing, which opens up another window which unfortunately is off screen here. I'll drag it back onto the screen. The file consists of keys and values in a format that as a computer programmer I know as JSON, J-S-O-N. The key that I'm looking for has the word precision in it, so that's what I search for in the file. The key has the name value precision and a value of 0. Figuring that that is the number of decimal places, I change it to 1 and see what happens. Almost immediately you can see the change reflected in the graphical gauge editor, and sliding the slider back and forth shows that you do have one extra decimal place. I then select Close on the gauge editor and then go back into my gauge list and find my new custom gauge. I slide that gauge onto my background and scrub the slider back and forth to show that it is reflecting the current speed. That's it now. That gauge can now be used in as many templates as I want.